National Commission for Women. Recently, there was an article in The Hindu with the title Suffering in Silence. It shows over 2,300 domestic violence complaints were filed with the National Commission for Women between January and May in 2021, the highest for any year since 2000. Most complaints were received from Uttar Pradesh, while the highest complaint was recorded in Delhi. However, according to NFHS 5 data, 70% of women in the major states who faced physical violence did not inform about it. Even among those who sought help, very few reached out to the relevant authorities. The possible reasons for the increase in violence are privacy. Women are not able to reach out because of restrictions on movement as well as lack of privacy within homes. Women need privacy and certainty that they will not be discovered by their family, but that becomes impossible in the presence of the entire house. Frustration among males. There is a lot of anxiety in people's minds about their jobs, salaries, and livelihood. Women became easy targets for men for venting out their anger in patriarchal societies. Lockdown. It has restricted movement and closed women's avenue to escape violence, such as by relocating their natal homes or contacting the local police. There is evidence that in situations of crisis or calamity, there is an increase in violence against women. So now let's discuss about National Commission for Women. The National Commission for Women was set up as a statutory body in January 1992 under the National Commission for Women Act 1990. It reviewed the constitutional and legal safeguards for women and recommend remedial legislative measures and facilitate and redressal of grievances and advise the government on all policy matters affecting women. In keeping with this mandate, the Commission initiated various steps to improve the status of women and worked for the economic empowerment during the year under report. The Commission completed its visits to all the states or union territories except Lakshadweep and prepared gender profiles to assess the status of a woman and their empowerment. It received a large number of complaints and acted suo motu in several cases to provide speedy justice. It took up the issue of child marriage, sponsored legal awareness programs, Parivarik Mahila Lok Adalats, and reviewed laws such as Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, PNDT Act 1994, Indian Penal Code 1860, and the National Commission for Women Act 1990 to make them more stringent and effective. It organized workshops, constituted expert committees on economic empowerment of women, conducted workshops for gender awareness, and took up publicity campaign against female feticide, violence against women, etc., in order to generate awareness in the society against these social evils. Let's talk about the history of NCW. The Committee on the Status of Women in India, CSWI, recommended nearly 2 decades ago the setting up of a National Commission for Women to fulfill the surveillance functions, to facilitate redressal of grievances, and to accelerate the socio-economic development of women. Successive committees, including the National Perspective Plan for Women 1988 to 2000, recommended the constitution of an apex body for women. During 1990, the central government held consultations with NGOs, social workers, and experts regarding the structure, functions, powers, etc. of the proposed to be set up. In May 1990, the bill was introduced in the Lok Sabha. In July 1990, the HRD minister organized a national level conference to elect suggestions regarding the bill. In August 1990, the government moved several amendments and introduced new provisions to vest the commission with the power of civil court. The bill was passed and received assent of the president on 30th August 1990. The first commission was constituted on 31st January 1992 with Mrs. Jayanti Patnaik as the chairperson. The commission comprises a chairperson, a member secretary, and 5 other members that are nominated by the union government. The main motive of the commission is to strive towards the enabling women to achieve equality and equal participation in all spheres of life by securing her due rights and entitlements through suitable policy formulation, legislative measures, effective enforcement of laws, implementation of schemes or policies, and devising strategies for solution for specific problems or situations arising out of discrimination and atrocities against women. To conclude, it's not the responsibility of legislature or executive or judiciary to take care of women. As a citizen of the nation and a member in the society, it's our responsibility to curb violence against human beings and animals. So next time, if you see some violence happening, try to stop it rather than running away from the situation. Because change starts within, and if you want the change, be the change. We hope you like this video. If yes, please follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, PREFU.